Okay, here we're going through a tunnel on Highway 150 going west. Here's a motorist demonstrating how to properly pass this, obey the law. Stop, slow down, and wait for the surrounding conditions to become safe, and then go around us, and everybody gets through it safely. There you go, see? That's the law. That's what you're supposed to do. There's no way the mules can avoid not being in the lane of traffic. As you can see, there is absolutely no space for us to walk. Here's a tip card from the CHP. It says pedestrians should walk facing traffic and as far left to the edge of the road as possible. And we do that at all times when we can. We do go back and forth across the road when there's a better shoulder, a safer shoulder for us to walk on. We cross the road and get on it. Okay, here's another example of narrow shoulder, no shoulder. The motorist stops and waits for the condition to become safe, and then goes around us, and everybody is safe. Simple act of obeying the law. And these roads are perfectly safe. Here's a bridge. We're walking across a bridge. There's a bit of a shoulder here, but the mules are not going to walk way over to the left because the pack boxes would hit the guardrail, and the creek down below tends to spook them. So they're going to be forced into the lane of traffic. As you can see, the driver of the truck, rather than slow down, he decides to swerve out into the opposing lane of traffic, cross the double yellow line. Here comes another one. Don't slow down. Cross the double yellow line. Just obey the law. Never take your foot off the gas. Here comes a big truck. Look at this. Well, now we're over to the left-hand side of the yellow line. We can't go any further. He crosses over on the other side of the road, refusing to slow down. Here we are on 33 going south towards Ohio. You can see there is no shoulder here at all. And we're forced in walking in the lane of traffic, as we're so often, many times, have to do. Traveling California roads and highways. There just aren't shoulders enough of the time to be walking on them. They're not there. When there is, we'll cross over the other side of the road. If there's a better shoulder on the other side where it's safer for ourselves and the passing motorist, we'll cross over and walk on it. But most times we walk facing traffic because that's the safest way to go. We can see what's coming at us, rather than not being able to see what's coming up behind us. Drunk driver, or somebody under the influence of something, no thank you. That's just way too stressful. One car after the next, wondering whether they're going to rear end you. Yeah, you bet. Well, there's some posts. They force us out into the road. Now we're going to cross over.
Cross over the other side here because we got a little better shoulder over here. Walk on.
Yep.
Until it disappears, and then we'll cross back over to the other side.
Yeah, there you go. I don't know who that is talking, but whoever it is, he's got it right.
We do have a little bit of shoulder, so we can safely walk here. Well, it's safer to walk here than it is on the other side right now.
No, this guy's got it right. Who is that? approaching a blind curve. We're going to cross over to the other side, check both ways, cross over, and walk on the outside of the blind curve. Walking on the inside of these blind curves with the motors coming around at 55 miles an hour and a car coming the other way, that's suicide, and we're not going to do it. There's a guardrail here, and as you can see, there's no way we can do anything but walk in the lane of traffic. It's the safest way we can go in this particular situation. No way we're going to be on the inside of that blind curve. Just not going to happen. There's so many motorists, when they see us, that believe that we're breaking the law by being on the road. They don't know the law. They don't have a clue what the laws are. And they complain to CHP that we're on the road and we're going to cause serious hazard and injury. You better get rid of them. And CHP comes out and tries to do that. And they did do that when they arrested us on January 23rd, 2020, and told us to stay off the road. It was impossible. As you can see, when there's no shoulder, that's it. You get in the lane of traffic. So once again, we're crossing over on the other side. Got a hairpin curve coming up, and we're going to be on the outside of it. Now we've got a bit of a shoulder, so we walk on it. Of course. We're not going to walk in the lane of traffic if we don't have to. If we got a shoulder that we can walk on, we're going to do it. It's safer for us and everybody else. And we don't want to get smashed up by one of these high-speed motors if we can avoid it. And when we have the opportunity to increase our chances of that not happening, we take it. Now here we have a bit of a shoulder on the left-hand side of the white line, but the pack boxes are going to scrape it and force the mules out into the lane of traffic. Just like a bicycle is not going to ride on the white outside of the white line, he'd catch his bicycle pedal on the guardrail and have a serious fall, and if a car was coming by, it'd be a lot more serious. So these road conditions force bicyclists, pedestrians, equestrians into the lane of traffic, as you can see. Anybody making the claim that we have a choice shouldn't be driving, because they're totally unaware of what's going on around them. They shouldn't have a license. Anybody that makes that comment is basically saying that I'm not capable of driving this automobile. Take away my license for my own sake and your sake. So here comes another one. Gets way over on the other side. Rather than slow down, can't take a foot off the gas, can't step on the pedal. Henry Ford, you know, he made these cars, he made brakes because he knew that the driver of that vehicle at times would need to slow down and stop the vehicle. So he gave him some brakes. That's what they're for. Amazingly enough, that's what brakes are for. But this modern day motorist doesn't want to use them. Yeah. Get out of my way. I don't stop or slow down for nothing or nobody. And the CHP apparently agrees with them. They enable the high-speed motorist. Their job is to keep them moving at 55 miles an hour under any and all conditions. and remove and get rid of anything that may slow them down, as they did to us January 23rd, 2020. They arrested us for being on the road. They told us couldn't be on the road, stay off the road. As you can see, that's impossible in many conditions. And we were in one of those conditions, and we couldn't do anything but walk on the road, and we were arrested. Yeah. So here we go, going around another hairpin turn. We're forced, for the most part, to be somewhat in the lane of traffic, and so be it. We don't have any choice, and it's up to the motorists to be alert, and when they see us, slow down and stop if necessary. He didn't want to slow down much, did he? He preferred to go by us without taking his foot off the gas, using any caution whatsoever, and then complain that we were going to cause serious injury. It's the motorists that causes the serious injuries. A heavy machine moving in high speed, oftentimes by a motorist that is not capable at driving the high speeds that are allowed on these roads. They're just not capable. They don't have the reflexes. They don't have the attention span, however you want to put it. They shouldn't be driving at these speeds. Nobody should. Well, there we go. See, we got a shoulder. We get on it. Yeah. Get over on the shoulder where we're safer. Safer for us, safer for the motorists. We take it. Common sense. But once again, as you can see, the shoulder is disappearing. So what do? We hire a helicopter to pick us up and carry us to the next part of the road that has a shoulder. We don't do that. We never tried to do that, and we probably never will. But here you go. All right, here's pictures of all the memorials we see. We see hundreds of them. 32,000 people every year are slaughtered by the high-speed machine called the automobile. Due in large part to excessive speed. Driving way too fast for any emergency or unusual situation that may occur. They're going way too fast. No time to react, no time to make a decision, no time to take evasive action, no time to be cautious, nothing. Just boom. It's like a bomb going off. Yep. None of these people had to die. Reduce the speed limit to 30 miles an hour, and very few of these people would have ever had to die. They've been sacrificed to the high-speed machine, high-speed automobile. These are sacrifices.